I'm deeply grateful to the officers of Agudas Yisrael for giving me this incredible opportunity to be able to speak to all of you at the greatest Asifa L'Shem Shemayim that we have in this universe. I'm thankful as well to Mr. Duvi Gross, who has been involved with the Siyum HaShas, for telling me this most remarkable story that I'm about to share with you. A number of years ago, in 1994, it was decided in Germany that they would allow a memorial to be built. It was going to be called the Memorial to the Murdered Jews of Europe. They had over 200 artists and sculptors in a competition to see who could come up with that ideal memorial that would represent the murdered Jews. It took a while, and eventually a fellow, Peter Eisenman, presented that he would have 4,000 gray slabs of stone. They looked like monuments, except there was nothing written on them. Some were tall, some were short, some were close to each other, some were a little further from each other. But it represented the nameless millions that Nebuch were murdered. And they were about to construct it. And then an incredible thing happened. A law was passed that when you make a memorial, it has to be wheelchair accessible. So they went back to the engineers, and through the computers, they had to figure out how many slabs could they put there, but there would still be available pathways for people, all kinds of people. They had to remove so many slabs that eventually the amount of slabs that are there today are 2,711. The exact amount of dafim in Shas. The Germans, Yamach Shemam, they tried to get rid of us. They tried to get rid of Torah. And yet now, every blot in Shas is remembered because that is really our life. And you know what occurred to me? Every one of us is a Masechta. You know, there are some Masechtas that are bigger and longer, and then there are those that are shorter. Every one of these Masechtas have parakim, have chapters. Some are longer, some are shorter, some are more difficult, some are easier. And that's really what life is all about. We go through different chapters of life. Some are easier, some are harder, some are longer, some are shorter, just like every Masechta. This afternoon, at this tremendous Asifa, L'Kavod Shem Shemayim, and L'Kavod HaTorah, let us all make that commitment that we will make sure that we will learn every day, that we will make Shas part of our lives, and that, in a sense, we, as we wait for Tchias HaMesim, will revive the Torah in our lives and the lives of our children and grandchildren, the lives of our family, the lives of Klal Yisrael, so that Taka, we should be able to be Zeicha to the ultimate Tchias HaMesim and be reunited with all those that came before us, together with HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself.